Would the candidates for the graduating class of 2011 please stand? Dr. Higdon, these candidates have completed the necessary requirements for their chosen degree or certificate. It is with great pride that they are presented to you on behalf of the faculty of Ozarks Technical Community College.
Under the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the State of Missouri and the Board of Trustees of Ozarks Technical Community College, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree or certificate for which you have been recommended. Please hold your applause until all graduates are recognized. Will all of the candidates, except those in the front row, please be seated?
Marquis Zane Aldridge, Associate of Arts in Teaching. Corazon Bisabi, Associate of Arts. Betty Miner, Associate of Applied Science. Martha McKinney, Associate of Applied Science. Sheila Foster, Associate of Applied Science. Alan Hartman, Associate of Applied Science. Venus Ray Esterhold, Associate of Applied Science. Christopher White, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Stephen Beach, Associate of Arts. Trudy Lawrence, Certificate in Coding Specialist. Matthew Duff, Associate of Arts with honors. Kyle William Evans, Associate of Applied Science. Stephen Terry, Associate of Applied Science. Kevin Mueller, Associate of Applied Science. Melissa Renee Katapi, Associate of Applied Science. Quintana Martin, Associate of Applied Science. William Thornwald, Associate of Applied Science. Heidi McGahee, Associate of Applied Science. Charity Miller, Associate of Arts. Jessica Martindale, Associate of Applied Science. Mary Schetzler, Associate of Applied Science. Stephanie Mock, Associate of Arts. Dustin Kessler, Certificate in Business and Marketing and Associate of Arts in Teaching. Kristen Farish, Associate of Arts. Samantha Haynes, Associate of Applied Science. Renee Ricole Redding, Associate of Arts, Associate of Applied Science, and Certificate in Baking. Bailey Dotson, Associate of Arts. Peter Hochfeld, Associate of Applied Science. Stacy Shaver, Associate of Arts, Associate of Applied Science, and Certificate in Baking Arts. Alicia Ann Zeno, Associate of Applied Science. Nicole Lackey, Associate of Arts. Nicole Brashears, Associate of Applied Science. Erica Muhini, Associate of Arts. Elizabeth Sue Higgins, Associate of Arts. Amanda Humphrey, Associate of Arts. Sarah Lafferty, Associate of Arts with honors. Trina Van Deventer, Associate of Arts in Teaching with honors. Natalia Halukin, Associate of Arts. Laurie Johnson, Associate of Arts. Samuel Young, Associate of Arts. Tim Allen, Associate of Applied Science. Rana Buttrick, Associate of Applied Science. Michael David, Associate of Arts. Dawn Kelly, Associate of Arts. Mary Jensen, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Cassandra Hill, Associate of Applied Science. Claire Thompson, Associate of Applied Science. Gabriella Owen, Certificate in Baking with Honors. Brittany Bruffy, Associate of Arts with Honors. Renee Lowry, Associate of Arts with Honors. Amy Hurley, Associate of Arts. Jordana Elise Cole, Associate of Arts with Honors. Courtney Hartwell, Associate of Arts. Amber Carr, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Samantha J., Associate of Applied Science. Serena Jenkins, Associate of Applied Science. Shelley Twilbeck, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Nancy Johnson, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Katrina Oldham, Associate of Applied Science. Janelle Willis, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Michelle Addison, Associate of Arts with Honors. Nicholas Trent, Associate of Applied Science. Richard Claypool, Associate of Applied Science. Mary Evans, Associate of Applied Science. Kathleen Glasgow Shannon, Associate of Arts. LaShunda Porter, Associate of Arts. Casey Elizabeth Dodge, Associate of Applied Science. Andrew Jacob Hendricks, Associate of Applied Science. Jamie Collimore, Associate of Applied Science. Carla Sue Sutton, Associate of Applied Science. Deanna Race, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Mary Colford, Associate of Applied Science.
Vicki Cooper, Associate of Applied Science. Jerry Dale Cooper, Associate of Applied Science. Harry Benton Segrist, Associate of Arts in Teaching. Barry Jones, Associate of Arts in Teaching with Honors. David Spence, Certificate Master Welder. Gerald Birkland, Certificate Master Welder. Brett Sagerty, Certificate Master Welder. Leslie Jo Hall, Associate of Arts. John Deeds, Associate of Applied Science. Elaine Miller, Associate of Applied Science. Patricia Wetston, Applied Science with Honors. Melody Long, Associate of Applied Science. Amber D. Smith, Associate of Applied Science. Julia Danielle Enns, Associate of Arts with Honors. Kevin Mangold, Associate of Applied Science. Jacob M. Moore, Associate of Applied Science. Rebecca Dooley, Associate of Applied Science. Angela Long, Associate of Arts. Kelly Ann Horton, Associate of Applied Science. Thomas Prim, Associate of Arts. Jennifer Mixon, Associate of Arts with honors. Norma L. Haggard, Associate of Arts with honors. Jessie Jean Steele, Associate of Arts. Nathan A. Coxon, Associate of Arts. Blake Carter, Associate of Applied Science. Veronica R. Irwin, Associate of Arts. Glennon Noel, Associate of Applied Science. Jane Lynn Lunsford, Associate of Arts with honors. Stephanie Walden, Associate of Arts with honors. Sonny Martinson, Associate of Arts in Teaching. Russell D. Jones, Associate of Arts with honors. Kristen Klein, Associate of Arts. Corey J. Johnson, Associate of Arts. Tyler Swope, Associate of Arts. Andrew S. Henson, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Sam Henson, Associate of Applied Science. Corbin J. Hunt, Associate of Arts. Elizabeth C. Rupert, Associate of Arts. Melissa R. Cook, Certificate, Medical Coding. Carol Adams, Associate of Applied Science. Mitchell B. Chisholm, Associate of Applied Science. Jessica Bousquet, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Brian R. Lowen, Associate of Applied Science. Max Williams, Associate of Applied Science. Corbin Gilmore, Associate of Arts. Nathan A. Fisher, Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Arts. Richard Wingbender, Associate of Applied Science. Denise Majorkirth, Associate of Arts. Christine L. Cusick, Associate of Arts with honors. Alan J. Green, Associate of Arts. Amber Michelle Crisson, Associate of Arts. Joanne L. Nudwang, Associate of Applied Science. Elizabeth Alice Bauer, Associate of Applied Science with honors and Associate of Arts with honors. Justin Stout, Associate of Applied Science. Marcus G. Eulis, Associate of Applied Science. Joanna Krikorian, Associate of Arts with honors. Pan J. Porter, Associate of Arts with honors. Matthew S. Avery, Associate of Arts in Teaching with honors. Cameo Hamey, Associate of Arts with honors. Bobby Mason, Associate of Arts. Megan E. Fields, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Tanya Loveland, Associate of Applied Science. Denise Beckers, Associate of Applied Science. Allison M. Thomas, Associate of Applied Science. Andy L. Smith, Associate of Applied Science. Jennifer L. Wilson, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Yangmi Xiang, Associate of Applied Science. Cheyenne Krevitzson, Associate of Applied Science. Paula J. Daniel, Associate of Applied Science. Cheryl Ann Millsap, Associate of Applied Science. Josie Heileman, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Kayla Marie Fringer, Associate of Applied Science with honors, Associate of Arts with honors.
Michael Cannon, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Kyle Tinney, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Michelle Jernigan, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Lisa Matherly, Associate of Applied Science. Kataka Tokoshi Sujianti, Associate of Arts. Eric Hubbard, Associate of Arts with honors. Evelyn Ruth Lang, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Autumn K. Stevens, Certificate in Early Childhood Development and Associate of Applied Science. Hope Bradley, Associate of Arts with honors. Heather Harris, Associate of Applied Science. Christopher Evans, Associate of Applied Science. Cody Guthrie, Associate of Arts. Kevin Sutherland, Associate of Applied Science. Thomas Capehart, Associate of Applied Science. David Shelton, Associate of Applied Science. Michael Gilmore, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Frank Swinney, Associate of Applied Science. Matthew Christie, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Joshua Jones, Associate of Applied Science. David Hager, Associate of Applied Science. Lance King, Associate of Applied Science. Jennifer Frazier, Associate of Applied Science. Megan Davis, Associate of Applied Science. Jordan Tarrin, Associate of Applied Science. Jeffrey Lee Wilcox, Jr., Associate of Arts. Joshua Locke, Associate of Arts with honors. Matthew Livingston, Associate of Arts. Courtney Fisher, Associate of Arts. Daisy Kaz, Associate of Arts. Joe Louise Kaz, Jr., Associate of Arts. Matthias Keller, Associate of Arts. Jenna Noel Klinkenbeard, Associate of Arts. Marie Quinn, Associate of Arts with honors. Matthew Needham, Associate of Arts. Jordan Dixon, Associate of Arts with honors. Takisha Mays Wethington, Associate of Arts. Mary Bolton, Associate of Applied Science. Kelsey Wolkin, Associate of Arts. Chastity Ann Shirkey, Associate of Arts in Teaching. Amanda Yarborough, Associate of Arts in Teaching with honors. Kyle Vest, Associate of Arts with honors, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Brandon Jackson, Associate of Arts in Teaching with honors. Zachary Anakito, Associate of Applied Science. Nicholas Daigle, Associate of Arts. Joanna Hilburn, Associate of Arts with honors. William Hilburn, Associate of Arts. Andrew Mayberry, Associate of Applied Science. James Michael Vest, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Crystal Butler, Associate of Arts and Associate of Arts in Teaching. Amy Baker, Associate of Arts. Nicole Higgins, Associate of Arts in Teaching with Honors. Brittany Scott, Associate of Arts. Michael Gordon, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Andrea Chapman, Associate of Science in Nursing with Honors. Nina Chittenden, Associate of Science in Nursing with Honors. Callie Blair, Associate of Science in Nursing with Honors. Jamie Rose Lynn Moyer, Associate of Applied Science. Robert Jackson, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Andrew Johnson, Associate of Applied Science. Christy Williams, Associate of Applied Science. Monique Hayden, Associate of Arts. Laura Smith, Associate of Arts. Laura Arnall, Associate of Arts with Honors. Brittany Lines, Associate of Arts. Melissa Bach, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Timothy Hartley, Associate of Applied Science. Mara Jenkins, Associate of Arts and Associate of Applied Science. Stephanie Ramey, Associate of Applied Science. Elizabeth Davis, Associate of Applied Science. John Madewell, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Dennis Nelson, Associate of Applied Science. Lance Lewis, Associate of Arts. Michelle Garner, Associate of Arts in Teaching with Honors. Alexandria Nicolette Jewett, Associate of Arts.
Jennifer Sanderson, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Erin Elizabeth Stupi, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Daniel Warner, Associate of Applied Science. Lori Ann Sowards, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Kimberly Agan, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Abby Galden, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Megan Robertson, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Bailey Bryant, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Sandra Ellis, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Marlena K. Cook, Associate of Arts, Associate of Applied Science. Crystal Judy, Associate of Applied Science. Yepran Koshaba, Associate of Applied Science. Philip Mays, Associate of Applied Science. Terry Vukovic, Associate of Arts. Mackenzie Hickam, Associate of Applied Science. Blanca Medellin, Associate of Arts. Dennis Baker, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Evelyn Curtis, Associate of Arts. Leonard Caswell, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Cody Kimsey, Associate of Applied Science. Karina Stroud, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Tessa Balmus, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Nicole P. Rogers, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Angie Cazell, Associate of Applied Science. Paige Totes, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Jennifer Tipton, Associate of Applied Science. Aaron Mankey, Associate of Applied Science. Vivian Elaine Myers, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Crystal Lannon, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Teresa Graves, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Mark Replogue, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Jillian McKee, Associate of Arts with honors. Stephanie Bumgardner, Associate of Arts in Teaching. Jenna Wicker, Associate of Applied Science. Crystal P. O'Donohue, Associate of Applied Science. Zachariah Luke Rayburn, Associate of Arts. Jeffrey D. Bell, Associate of Arts. Shelby K. Oberlo, Associate of Arts. Rebecca L. Lytle, Associate of Arts with honors. Byron W. Miller, Associate of Applied Science. Ellis Wynn Lutz, Associate of Applied Science. Susie E. Calloway, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Lydella Brashears, Associate of Applied Science. Mary Cashmore, Associate of Applied Science. Catherine M. Irby, Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Arts in Teaching. Jessica M. Rader, Associate of Arts. Jessica N. Freeman, Associate of Arts. Dallas Barnetti, Associate of Arts with honors. Nancy Marie Bunch, Associate of Arts. Andrea Nicole Willis, Associate of Arts. Michelle Gray, Associate of Arts. Jason T. Duncan, Associate of Arts in Teaching with honors. Amber McBride, Associate of Arts with honors. Tiffany L. Nimmo, Associate of Applied Science. Candace Flake, Associate of Arts. Patricia A. Hodge, Associate of Arts in Teaching. Brandon K. Eggerman, Associate of Arts. Marita M. Edwards, A. Edwards, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Tiffany Goodfriend, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Paul Rubin, Associate of Applied Science. James Phillip, Associate of Applied Science with honors.